Put it on the show for us time. Well, my parents didn't really do that. I would just watch whatever my siblings were watching, which was
Military's back!
99% of the time. And whatever my dad was watching. And he was not watching the most baby friendly stuff. Like literally, both me and my dad would fall asleep watching Friday the 13th or something on Showtime. Then at 4 a.m., I'd wake up to Showtime playing straight up on the channel. Not even a scene, like something on Showtime. Then at 4 a.m., I'd wake up to Showtime playing straight up on the channel. Not even a scene, like straight up. Not just my balls were still on my business, like, but watching, I felt like the industry catch my drift. In short, I ain't watched that. But when I did, I was watching what every other baby was watching. While maybe nowadays I'm something that there's vocal melodies. Children's books from back in the day are my baby. What's up with the grade? Education, that's what not but I remember when this channel became a thing, like I was old enough to realize like this is but it's not one of anyway, I forgot Disney Junior. There were a few shows I used to always watch. I remember watching Big Bear and the Big Blue House sometimes. Honestly, this show kind of scared me as a kid because of the moon. It reminded me of that molester moon emoji. And that's the most I remember from the show. And I sadly wasn't a Wiggles guy either. But I heard a bunch of songs from them. And not gonna lie, they're pretty great. I heard a bunch of songs from them. And after hearing them, I can tell you that this is one of the greatest bands of this generation. Of any generation. Every song from them makes you hype and go crazy. They're basically the Beatles if they were good. There was also Special Agent also. And really, the only reason I attempted to watch this show was because Mr. Lewis made the opening show, fulfilling the fantasies I had about him. So, but none of those shows were the main shows.
Wait, why the phone is giving me? That's stupid. I have to buy Wishbone. Like, people with names, they should have, to buy, they need to buy, like, event characters for them. If they're really named, they need, like, limited time characters for their, bro, look at the way he runs. Hey, hey. Ooh. Help me, bro! Click! Go, 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 go!
Like they have dang, I think that's all I remember. I just remember loving it as a kid. And that theme song, you know, that old theme. They just don't make them like that. But Disney Junior was a great entertainment and education source for children back then, especially me. But it wasn't my favorite. You know, to the channel that I like more as a kid in terms of baby shows. Nick Jr. Freeze Up as a kid, even though they had some fucking butt shows like Diego, but everything else, it's been pretty lit. Although that turns could go try to do this, I still hate you. The backyard, everybody loved this show. And the animals, Tanisha, Pablo, Bonk, Jesse, and James, I don't remember their names, but it was such a fun show, you know? The backyard was always transforming and getting new settings like every single episode. I love it. My favorite episode was the jungle episode and the western. Max and now, I like mixed feelings. I used to watch the show a lot. Like, I enjoyed the show as a kid, but I didn't really like Max all that much when I was young. I didn't really know any better back then. I just saw him making mud cakes, and I was just like, this gross and worms in it, bro. Why are you making that? It wasn't until I got older that I realized that Max was just having fun, man. He was just a young kid, just having fun, playing with his toys, making cakes. He was just doing his thing. The real villain of this show, it was real. I'm not gonna get too in detail because then I'll just be stealing this guy's content. Shout out to him. But let me say this. If I was with a bow and arrow, it's only two arrows, and there was me. It's almost nickname friends. How I need adorable kitties and every month from Zurich. And they grown at your dad, Joe.
I was waiting for this. Yeah. So hiding, bro. Yeah, you. Now where you going? You are no good from the end. Yeah, bro, I did not throw him anywhere. I just smacked him against the wall. Billy, listen to that. Where y'all going? Why do people keep falling bored on themselves? Are they Ooh, I can't even catch up. Stop wasting your stamina, stupid. Boy, yell in your face, man. Where is everyone? Oh, I see somebody. I see him, bro. Bruh, I barely hit him. No, I can still see him. Kill him! Kill him, Tubby Custer! Kill him! Oh, you went for... I missed! Hi! Where did they go? Where? What? Nah. What the?
And the whole team responded, "Who the hell is Kanye West?" But they did it anyway. These guys deserve all the credit. Nobody has forgotten you. This is Jay, one of the greatest hit shows of all time. Not be mad. This show is amazing. It is fantastic. Or should I say, was? Because as soon as they went CGI, it was downhill. And only downhill. I was appalled when they switched the style. This happened back in 2009 when I was 6 turning 7. And even back then, I it changed so much. I am every time I saw them. I missed it when they were actual toys and it was reality. It's just I always hated when kids shows would switch their style just to look more modern. Just look at Bob the Builder. For years he was looking good, he was looking nice because he was in stop motion. Look at Bob go, woo! Okay, let's see what Bob the Builder looks like now. It's check, check, check.
Studio Organic Wellness Shop.